What's going on, guys? How you doing? So, guess what? I just got yelled at by a customer here who apparently doesn't like lawn guys, or he doesn't like people parking in his in front of his driveway. So like where I'm parked at right now, you can see there's a car parked, you know, right in front of me, kind of where my truck's at. And here's that guy's driveway. Well, I was like, maybe 4 feet in front of his driveway. The guy comes out in his pajamas when we're already halfway done with the lawn. We had like maybe 10 more minutes. He's, yeah, what are you doing parking in my driveway? I said, oh, I apologize, sir. Are you about to leave? He said, it doesn't matter. He says, you shouldn't be parking in front of my driveway. That is uncalled for. You need to get the hell out of the way. And I look in front of me, I say, well, oh, there was a car parked there. I guess they just left. And he must have been looking out the window, waiting for them to leave to make an excuse to yell at me. And so and this guy is sitting in his pajamas, yelling at me. I said, well, I'm sorry, sir. It looks like the car had just moved. I'll go ahead and move out of the way. I apologize about that. He says, yeah, freaking right. You're not sorry. And he walks in the house and shuts the door. Dude, are you serious? What is wrong with people? Alright guys, so I'm gonna take you along with us for the ride today as we got 42 lawns between me and the other crew. Not just, here's Chris, he's hanging with me. We got 20 lawns and 2 lawns that we're gonna be spraying for weeds. A pretty big day, and it has been hot out here. And yesterday we got called short from a little tiny thunderstorm that had just came through, which has been happening like literally every day. Yeah, every day. I don't know if you guys have been having the same problem, but it has been one heck of a trip trying to catch up with all these lawns. We're actually on Tuesday's lawns on Thursday's route. So yeah, tell me about it. But anyways, yeah, let's go get some lawns and knock them out, and hopefully we can get caught up here before dark, which actually it should only be like a 9-hour day. Most of our lawns today we got in the South City, St. Louis area, and really all they are is like 10th acre, 8th acre properties. You're like in and out of them in 10 minutes. With this rain, it usually takes maybe 2-3 more minutes, so it's not a big deal, but we're gonna go get these done. Alright, so I'm not really bringing you out for all the lawns because that'd just be ridiculous. I'm here to help you grow your lawn care company and also help motivate you. So come check out this lawn and tell me what you guys think. I gave an estimate out last week, looked at the map, measured it, and it said it was like a 10th acre. Well, I think they lied, because look at this. Not just that, look at this weed. It's up to my eyes. No way. I quoted them for $40 every other week. This would be a $50 lawn every other week. I could do that. But the problem is how overgrown it is. We'd be here for at least an hour. So I would have to charge $150, and we're gonna be having to haul, you know, quite a bit of this grass away here. It's not gonna be fun. So, guys, there's this is one of the negative things. This hasn't happened in a while, but this is one of the bad things on why you do not. I mean, you can and you should, but you always remind and let the customer know if you're estimating on using like a mapping tool, or sometimes we'll use like Zillow or something, look at the square footage to get it. If there's like, you know, sometimes there's a lot of trees when you're trying to use the mapping tool, so you can't use it. So you find the square footage somewhere. And if you're doing that online, sometimes you end up with lawns like this. And you're I can't believe this happened. I'm just walking away today. I'm gonna give the customer a call once we get to the last lawn that we had today, and let them know the truth. Like, we can't do this today for $40. This is a joke. And I just made a big mistake, and that they didn't tell me. They're like, oh yeah, I think it needs to be mowed. Like, they were just telling me, oh, I think so. Like it was no big deal. Are you serious? That's a big deal. That's gonna be a $200 cut with the city, or probably $300 cut when the city gets here, and probably give them a notice. So no big loss for us if we don't do it. But you know what? I don't mind putting on the list if they want to pay up, and for what it's going to cost us. And especially, we're going to haul some of this debris away, because we can't just leave this sitting here. This is way too much grass. So probably like $40–50 a haul away, and you know, $150 for the cut. We're looking at a full cleanup here, and then $50 to mow it. And you know, we'll get a good edging in too. We can get that in within the hour here if we do this, but we're gonna have to pick this up tomorrow. So I'm gonna call the customer, see what they have to say. So hold on. All right, I'm gonna call it right now. Hey, this is Tim with Lawn and Beyond. How are ya?
Hi, Tim. Good.
Hey, I was just calling to let you know we had stopped by the property, and I guess there was a little bit of confusion on the property and the length of the grass. It is.
Is it pretty high?
That's an understatement.
Oh wow! I haven't. So yeah, my sister has told me, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
how high is it?
I don't think it's been cut for several months. There was weeds that went up to my head, and I'm 6 foot tall, so.
There was weeds that went up to 6 feet tall?
Yeah, well, it's probably like 5 feet 8 inches, just to be exact.
Really?
But, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And then also with it being on the corner there, we couldn't do it, you know, for 40. It would actually have to be 50.
Right. Okay.
For the extra edging and the mowing on the island on the side there and everything. But
because on the side,
yeah,
the side street.
But for us to initially just get it down, I mean, it would probably be We could do it for $150, and then it'd be probably another $40 to haul and pick up all the grass out of the lawn as well. Because it's
is that something you could do today? You probably have to wait a bit.
Yeah, I'd have to reschedule that when we could get that first thing tomorrow morning. Just
okay.
Yeah. But,
okay.
But when we came out, I wasn't expecting it to be so crazy.
I was wondering, like you had said, one of your other people drove by there or something. I wasn't sure.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they.
Yeah, I think they might have saw the neighbors or the vacant lot. I think they were thinking.
Yeah.
But yeah, when we came by, I was like, uh-oh, what's going on here?
Yeah. Okay, I know my sisters had told me that. Okay.
So I don't know if you want to get back with me to let me know if that works for you. And
Are you there right now?
No, we had just left.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you had taken a picture or something, but yeah, that's fine. No, you could go ahead and do that.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll go ahead and also email you that quote then for you, just so you can have that on file and see. And if you want me to take, I'll definitely be taking before and afters for this one.
Definitely send me a picture of before and after.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that for you. No problem.
I appreciate it. I didn't realize how bad shape it was.
Oh, really? Yeah. I guess they hadn't cut it in a while, huh?
Yeah, he hasn't. Well, he had one that came like once every 2 weeks or once a month, but they were saying, hey, it's getting, because it was too far in between cuttings, and she had given them a higher price because of that, and my dad didn't want to pay, so that increase, and it was like he was only paying $35, so
oh my goodness.
It's just I don't know how long that been, so okay, definitely appreciate it. Sorry about that. I knew I wasn't sure how bad it was.
It's alright, I understand, I guess. We'll go ahead and send those pictures to you. I'll send you the quote to your email this evening.
Your website or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We could do that. Just let people know we're able to knock it down.
Just send me a quote, and then they'll probably be like around 200.
Right.
Okay.
Just for the initial one, and then 50 every other week.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
Okay. Bye, Tim.
Bye. Woo! Awkward. I have not had that happen yet this year. So, it looks like we'll be doing this tomorrow. And, just simply call. Right? I like that. That's the Jobber app, guys. It is awesome. I pretty much just price all my lawns by the square footage, and if it needs to be more because there's extra trimming, I just let them know. It's no big deal. If we don't get them and they don't like the price, it's no big deal. Don't stress yourself out, and it's not worth it. Alright, we'll see ya. Alright guys, so I just got back to the garage and I had a phone call, but it's hitting 6 o'clock. I usually don't pick up my phone after like 5:36 because there's just so many other things I gotta take care of. I gotta, try to narrow my time down. But I got the voicemail here, and I don't know if y'all want to take a look at this, but it was the customer's house that we were just looking at. It's that lady's dad, and the dad didn't want to pay for the mowing, and so I think her sister in town is kind of cheap too. She doesn't really want to pay for it, so her sister in Seattle is the one that's paying for it, and I got her card and everything on file, and she's ready to pay for it. And all of a sudden her sister here in St. Louis calling me up saying, "What? You said there's 6-foot weeds? I was just over there. There's like 3-4 foot weeds." I mean, are you serious? Like, you're arguing me over weeds that are over a foot tall. Like, come on, anything over a foot, maybe 2 feet, that's ridiculous. And so, yeah, I'm gonna give her a call back right now. What would you guys do? But this just cracks me up because some people don't understand. My hourly rate for a cleanup is going to be $60 per guy. It's going to take us at least an hour. I would say an hour and a half. So at $150, you're getting a pretty darn good deal. And then another, $40, $50 for us to haul all that grass clippings away. 2-3 foot of grass clippings through 1/8 of an acre. Okay, that's a lot of grass clippings. I'm giving a deal to a new customer. Let's see if she sees it that way.
Hello.
Hey, this is Tim with Line and Beyond. I was just giving you a call back.
Yeah, this is Lil. I'm the daughter that lives here in St. Louis. I was just at my dad's, this past weekend. And, this past Saturday. And, I just wanted to let you know that, I know there were, those weeds that was growing. That are longer. But as far as the grass, if anything, the grass is probably maybe not even a foot. I know my sister told me that, someone called her and said that, the weeds were 6 feet tall and the corners, he's got a sidewalk on the corner. It's a small strip in the front, maybe about 10 feet long. Yeah. And then on the side, it's a sidewalk of maybe a 3 by, it's 3 by 40 feet.
Okay. Yeah, I saw the property and everything. My pricing was really based off our cleanup prices.
Well, right, you were supposed to. You said you were going to go take a look at it and give us a quote. And so.
Yeah, when the guy, we had taken a look at it the wrong. I think they looked at the neighbor and there's a vacant lot next door.
Okay, well, obviously he wasn't looking at the address when he looked at it. Because you would think he would look at the address.
Right, yeah. So, but nonetheless, I apologize for the misunderstanding on that. So, anyways, what our cleanup price is it's $60 per guy per hour. It would take us probably an hour and a half to clean that entire property up because of how high it is, and pulling the grass out of there because, it would just destroy the grass. Us cutting it down. There's no way to leave all that grass clippings on the lawn or shred it down tiny enough to put it back into the lawn because a normal maintained lawn that we usually cut is 3.5 to 4 inches. And if you say it's at even 12 inches, that's 3 times longer. But I would honestly say that, majority of it is almost 18 inches at least long, which is, 6 times longer. And well, nonetheless, just the time that for us it would take us would be about an hour with 2 guys, hour and a half with 2 guys, and that would include trimming everything up, knocking all those weeds down. It wasn't a lot of weeds that were 6 feet tall. It was it came up to my nose though, and I'm 6 foot tall.
Well, yeah, of course, because they're on the hill.
No. I'm talking about that when I was standing right next to it. It was coming up to right at my nose, my face. And
because like I said, I was just there on Saturday this past week. And I know when it's they were sticking up, maybe they were, if anything, 2.5 feet high. But those were I'm not talking about the grass. I'm talking about the weed that's growing. It's single here and there. Not all much stuff.
Right.
And it's just so. When she told me it was going to be $200, that, you know, I mean, I got other quotes from there. I mean, it's like, if anything, it was like, you know, they looked at, I mean, whether or not they looked at it, theirs was going to be like 50 or 80 or, you know, and stuff. But I understand that it was going to be more, okay, but the fact of the matter that $200 for that.
Yeah, I understand. That's all right. I mean, if you want to go ahead with the other estimate, that's, you know, that's complete. I completely understand. That's just the pricing that we have to charge just for our overhead and our expenses and everything. I'm gonna just have to say that's a nope. And a client like that, you don't want to take on, guys. That's why you raise your price, because the people that are going to be doing that for $50, $80, they're going to have a hell of a time and they're going to hate their life. I was there just a few years ago, literally, until I realized with my expenses, my gas, my labor, my time, I didn't value it like I do now. And I used to deal with customers like this all the time, and it was like, I don't know, it's all I thought I had until I really learned marketing and sales and really how to get out of like, it's like you're in this zone of these clients who always just want to nitpick at the price all the time. And if they would have seen, like, are you kidding me? They couldn't even put a regular mower on that lawn because it would not cut that lawn at all. I mean, when it's a foot tall, like, even if we give her the benefit of the doubt and it's a foot tall, when literally there was a weed that was like right here. You guys, if you're undercharging, you got to know your price. I mean, at least $40 an hour per guy. $50, I would say minimum 50. You have to, while you're on site, 50. You know, if you feel uncomfortable, start maybe 40, work your way into 50. That's what I did. I was even scared at first to charge. I'll start charging, I think, $25 an hour. And that was for like landscaping jobs. For mowing, I didn't even know what I was getting per minute on job size. But I was quoting like $20 lawns for stuff that would take me, 20 minutes. But with another guy, and then if you're trying to expand and grow, I was dying to get jobs done by myself in 20 minutes for a $20 lawn to get $1 per minute. Thinking, yes, I'm grinding. And when I kept grinding like that, I was literally going nowhere, and it didn't help me at all. And so I hope this little conversation experience will help you. If you can see, like, I'm not stressed about it. I literally got like 3 or 4 other estimates to go make. So why do I want to spend my wheels in the mud for this customer? I let go of so many jobs right now because I focused on the marketing and the sales. You never stop marketing. That means if all you did was flyers, keep putting flyers out even if you're busy. That means hire a guy to help you. You get off and you keep putting flyers out. Go put up some Google ads or figure it out. Start getting ratings on your website for Google and Facebook. Start paying for Facebook ads. You need to pay for your marketing because you got to make the investment into you so it can come back, tenfold into your company. Otherwise, you're going to be doing jobs like this for $50 where other guys like me are charging $200. And to be honest, I think that's still a little low, man, because my minimum, and I was only doing that as a favor because I was just talking to someone earlier, like, can you pull my weeds? And I said, yeah, we can pull your weeds. I don't know if you really want to hire us for that because we usually only pull weeds for our mowing clients because we'll be on site for mowing and we can quickly spend 30 minutes and I'll budget an hour's worth of time for us to go ahead and pull your weeds. It'll be like $100 or so, whatever. And I let them know. But if you're wanting more of a cleanup, weed pulling, and some maintenance done, shrubs trimmed, and some mulch installed. We do have a minimum that is $300. Now we can do that. If you need some more stuff, I can come out and give you an estimate and let you know. She's like, well, is it gonna be $300 then? Is it gonna be more with the weed pulling? I said, ma'am, I gotta come out and take a look at this. Unless you know how many yards of mulch and how many hours you think of pulling, I really gotta give you a come by, take a look to see how many hours, because for 2 hours we can spend on your property for $300, just strict labor, doing some cleanups, whatnot, and then it'd probably be another, $60 to haul that debris away, because we got to haul it with us, we're bringing it with us, driving with it, and taking it to the dump, along with probably maybe 1 or 2 other jobs that we have done, accumulated. And then we gotta go to the dump, and we gotta pay, like $50 to go dump it. Now, yeah, I think when you explain to a customer why, like I tried to explain to her, she was just more frustrated because I didn't tell her the time, and we had the wrong address apparently when we went to look at it. And when we go there and actually see the property, it was like crazy long. Wow. Because I looked at it online and did the little measuring, and I don't know how I got the wrong price, whatever. But despite that, I couldn't see the length of it, and I asked her over the phone is it is it a little overgrown or not? She's like, yeah, just a little bit, no, that's like 2 months worth of not mowing it, overgrown. And the city here is going to be charging her $300-400. But anyways, guys, I'm going to close this off because I hope you grow from it, and I hope you are blessed in your company and you charge more, because I didn't for my first 2 or 3 years. And don't make my mistakes. Be confident and bold in what you do, because what you're doing, don't just hustle and grind and feel like just because you're sweating to death you're doing a good job. You're not. If you're not charging the right price, it's all about numbers. Your business doesn't care about your feelings, okay? Business only survives by money, and you need money to survive in your business. And if you're not charging enough, you're not going to have a good business. Everything else will work itself out, such as your company culture, your attitude about everything, bringing on employees. Nobody wants to work for an employee with broken ass equipment. Man, I've hired a couple employees that have talked bad about their other companies. They're like, man, you got some great equipment. I said, I know I don't got much equipment, but I try to have great equipment and always well maintained. So, all right, I'm still talking and rambling. See you guys. Hope to see you on the next video. Please like and subscribe. I'll share some more info with you guys, because I want to share with you everything that I'm learning, everything that I've been through on my bad history, and hope it helps you guys. See ya.